Oh, she's looking crusty. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's up, y'all? Today I wanted to keep myself a little bit more accountable than I have been doing in the past couple of days. I want to keep that discipline. I want to show others how it is, and how difficult it may or may not be depending on how your situation is at the moment. So first things first, I have my notebook. Notebook is amazing because I can keep myself in a good routine. A notebook is amazing because I can literally check off exactly what I have been doing throughout the day to keep me accountable, and it also supplements as like instant gratification, or like gratification. You feel a little bit more valid than you were before because you're actually doing something, right? You're doing something that you want to do. You were doing something that puts you closer to your goals, I guess. But before that, let me make some tea. So today I wanted to talk about accountability because it's hot. If we are not accountable to ourselves and what we want, what is the point of our lives? What is the point of waking up every day if we are not holding ourselves to our highest standard for what we want in our future, right? What's the point? So accountability is important because, one, you're not worried about the next person or the person before. You're not worried about your neighbors or your family. You're not worried about nobody but you. And that is extremely important to differentiate, to understand. That is extremely important because sometimes I feel like through our childhood, through our life, through the situations that we've been in, some or all of us have been taught that, we have to stay accountable to, our friends. We have to stay accountable to other people, and you're selfish because now you're focusing on yourself. You're selfish now because you choose to put yourself first. You're selfish because now you want something out of your life instead of helping the next person. And that's also part of being a people pleaser, right? Oh, I forgot my honey. I have to pour it back in. These people pleasing antics that we have been taught and conditioned into thinking is really harming our mental health. It is really harming our mental health because now we don't know how to think for ourselves, like literally for ourselves, of thinking like, what do we want in life? What will it take for us to stay happy regardless of what's going on in our current moment? What can we do to please ourselves, physically, emotionally, mentally? And it's almost come to the point where even thinking about wanting to please yourself makes you feel guilty. It definitely has made me feel guilty more times than not, because at this point, or at a certain point, you know, I was so caught up with making sure that other people were cool. I was so caught up with making sure that, you know, others felt like they could enjoy my presence, and am I enough for these people, and so forth, you know. So I feel like having to really journal out and figure out where it is in our life that we are today, and how can we make the best for ourselves. And sometimes that does mean isolation, you know? Sometimes that does mean isolation. Because if you're not going to put yourself there, you most definitely going to be forced there, right? You most definitely is going to be forced there. So, I don't know. So back to being accountable. I think that's one way we can start or stop really our people-pleasing antics. And for me, that always started with having a routine, having a schedule, and knowing where I fell short in the past, you know, knowing where I could, you know, work through a few things in my mind. You know, mindset is always key to starting and finishing things. So let me tell y'all a couple things that are on in my journal, so I can hopefully inspire other people to be accountable, or show you guys what it may look like for me. Right now? So, for me personally, I am trying to get in this entrepreneur mindset, or motivation is something that is going to mentally help me out, because a 9-to-5 really just isn't working out for me. A 9-to-5, although I like aspects of like the networking and the people and, you know, the food, if it's free, it just doesn't work, because I don't know. I think in entrepreneurship you can kind of expand yourself in the opportunities more than you can in a 9-to-5. So today I am trying to meet with a prospective client, but I have to do like some background research for her, just to really really solidify my points, so that she feels like she can see a vision working with me, having a partnership, right? I am following up with a prospective client. I just sent out her contract, so I am super happy about that. I'm very grateful for that. But I also have to stock up her Google Drive with like a few like scheduling, planning tools and stuff like that. So I'm gonna definitely do that within like the next half an hour or so. I do have to study because I do want to start freelancing some extra skills in software engineering. So like website development or something like that, something like that. We'll see. And my other one, my fourth one is Bumble, like Bumble connections. One of the things that I have been really wanting to invest more of my time in is building up relationships with other people, because I am lacking. I feel like I'm lacking in this area so bad, and I think it's maybe because of lack of trust issues, or I just haven't really found myself in the past to want to find the right connection. And with this Bumble app, sometimes it's a little flaky with either me, let's be accountable, with either me or other people. So I do hesitate a little bit on that, even though it may seem like, you're friends and stuff like that. Shit does happen. But building up like a friendship and relationships is something that I need at the moment, because sometimes I can really go through like feeling like, is anyone really there to help me out? Is anyone really here to understand what I'm going through and not judge me? Is anyone available to have that listening ear? It's kind of dirty. Is anyone available to, are they available to even have a listening ear for me? Because sometimes like some people feel like they can try to get into a friendship, but then it never really like follows it never really follows through the way that we expect it to, because shit happens, family, your mindset, your mind, subconscious, whatever the case. So I am hoping that I can really build up good friendships, relationships with people that actually relate to me and want to be a part of my life, So I do have to get some food at the grocery store for me and my dog. I want to make this YouTube video and then I want to make a couple shorts videos. So that is my day. Anything more than that, I don't think I would want to do. But sometimes I'm a little on and off with even not doing some of these things, or doing too much and overwhelming myself, or whatever the case may be. So I think I next would probably just have to start scheduling them by time of the day, and then like how much time I want to invest in these things. That also I feel like would really keep me accountable, because if I have like a strict time on each of these, I think that it would allow me to be more present in the moment and not be too laxed on what I can fit in, what I can't fit in, what how much I want to do and stuff like that. So yeah, that is my day. And I probably should go outside too, but I mean, I'll do it. I'll probably go outside. I need to like ground myself and everything, but that is my day. Let me know what you guys are doing for your day. Let me know if anything in this video resonated with you. And if so, we can start speaking on more topics relating to accountability, routines, what else did I say? People pleasing, friendships, and yeah, so much more. So let me know what y'all think, and peace.